Don't it look like, it always seems to be an emphasis to get the ball down low, especially in the second. It looks like when you started the second half, that's what you wanted to do. You wanted to make sure that you got a lot of touches for the people down low.
Well, I mean that's that's our game plan. That's what's been our bread and butter for the past few seasons. But it's not the only way. I think we do have to take some outside shots, open up that zone, and I haven't handcuffed any of our perimeter players, obviously. Um, so I think our post players do a great job at at looking at their partner down there. Something that we've drilled over and over again, not just this year, over the past few years, to capitalize on our size in there. And that's what we'll continue to do. They shoot it at a really high percentage. We just have to, you know, keep it balanced. We got to be able to, hit some outside shots and shoot those outside shots in rhythm.
Coach Danye had a career-high 9 rebounds tonight. How valuable is it to have another 6-foot guard coming off the bench?
She's very valuable, and Danye's been steadily getting better and steadily building confidence in our coaching staff. She could be one that could have easily just said, we got Kayla, we got Alicia, I'm not really needed, but she works and she gives us a totally different dimension. She's athletic, she's quick, she doesn't mind doing the little things, she defends, she rebounds. And, obviously, well, not obviously, she can score. And I think she's just really concentrating on doing the little things that, we don't get from the other two perimeter players. But, slowly we want her to, pick up some scoring slack because she's very capable of doing that.
How much growth have you seen in Audra's program, given this was a much different team when they came here 2 years ago?
Yeah, they look much different than they have in, the years that she's been there. They look just more cohesive. They look like they have great team chemistry. And sometimes you just have to go through a period of, there's some transfers, there's some people that leave the program. So you get players in there that are of like mind, and they look like they are a Audra Smith, Oliver coached basketball team. And, I'm happy for her, happy for their players, happy for their program because, although they are rivals, I want to see her do well, and I want to see the teams in South Carolina do well.
Dawn, any concern about starting a little slowly out of the gate, particularly on defense, or is that just kind of expected, with some of the recent bumps in the road?
Well, it's not expected on my part. Yes, we need to push tempo. We need to play, up tempo on both sides of the ball. And, we're not starting that way. And we got to figure out how we do that, whether it's, I know defensively they both, offensively and defensively, they're very much in our control. We just got to get our players to do it.
Coach Smith said that your crowd was really like a sixth man out there, and it's an energy they don't see a lot throughout the year. How helpful are they to you guys out there in these big rivalry games?
I think that's been the advantage for us over the past few years is to be able to bring in, 11,000 people, almost 12,000 people, and use them to our advantage. They are, they are mainstays. They are, they've become a fabric of our program. And, when they're not here, yeah, we feel it. When it's when it's less than 10,000, we feel it. It's like it's a different place, and it's a place that we're not used to. But it's a rival game. They came in, they helped us, they wore their garnet, and they put us in a place of creating that advantage for us.
Dawn, what happened when Ty got shaken up, and do you think she'll be okay for the next game?
I think she got a little ankle injury. I think someone fell on her foot. I think she could have come back, but we just decided to keep her out and let her rest up a little bit.
Anything else for Coach? One more in the back. Emery?
Coach, we know what Asia and Elena are both capable of, but can you speak to Kayla's progress and how she kind of complements the offensive productivity that the other two provide for you guys?
I think I think sometimes we, coaches and maybe some other, maybe media, we kind of tend to forget about they haven't played in over a year. This is their 9th game, so they're still knocking off some rust. But what Kayla brings to the table, is she's a bona fide scorer. She can score. She can score the basketball. She's got probably one of the highest basketball IQs that I've been around. She's a capable defender. I mean, I think she's probably one of the most complete players that we've had in our program. And, what she does well is she plays off of Lay and Asia. I think at times she can, turn it on and be the focal point of our offense. I'm trying to get her to be the focal point of our defense. But that's a work in progress. It's something that, probably no other coaches ask her to do. And I have to trust her process and becoming all of those things that I think that she's capable of.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.